Hey, g'day everyone. Welcome back to Long Live Rock with Lad from the Woods. This one here is going to be a kick you in the ass, toss you off a cliff, shoot you to the moon, and not in Jeff Bezos' flying dildo, but one of the real ships, the SpaceX starships. William Shatner, your Captain Kirk. You went with a fucking Klingon ship or something. You should have gone with SpaceX. They actually will probably build an Enterprise. God, Bill, come on. You flew in a dildo for Jeff Bezos of all people. Anyways, I think I've done a video on that for A Voice in the Wilderness, so we won't do it here. Because then we're going to be interrupting an amazing performance live from Lachy Doley. You know, anybody that's watched this channel knows that I have really just flipped out on this band. We've actually tweeted a little bit. He thanked me for a thing, and I just think this guy is like the most amazing, and his band is the most amazing thing. I say that like about all of them, but it's just like, it's such a good time for rock and roll. People don't even realize it, you know? Like, if this was coming out in the 70s, and we couldn't even see a performance like this unless you caught it on TV. We didn't have VCRs to catch it, so you caught it once, that's it. And if it was recorded and they did a replay, you know, okay, you might catch it again. Otherwise, we may not see it for 30 years. That's how it was until now, YouTube and, you know, phones and all that, cell phones and all that. So, you know, you kids, you say you Millennials Zoomers are really lucky because you're able to catch this shit. And then you get an old fart like me who knows rock and roll, okay, and steer you in the right direction. And, of course, then my fellow boomers, who are like becoming like our grandparents. You remember what they were like, you know, listening to Glenn Miller? Nothing wrong with Glenn Miller, but come on. I mean, when we went rock and roll, you know, it was like, fuck you to the old generation. You guys forgot all that? I didn't. I know my dad didn't right to the day he died. He died a younger, I'm 58, he died at 57. Dad never changed once. My mother to this day still hasn't. All her family that's still alive, all the same. You tell me who, you know, lots of us. But, when it comes to rock and roll, we know it. And boomers, you got to see this young man and his band because they are something else. So let's get on with it. Yeehaw. Oh, it's Friday, October 15th. We're getting ready for the remnants of Hurricane Patrick to dump a shitload of rain on us. So, on me. Well, us, me and the cats. Anyway, won't be fishing this weekend, I don't think. So we'll be doing rock and roll. And here we go.
Places hot tonight. So glad you made it. So glad you made it. You gotta give me some love. Give me some love. Give me some love every day. Down.
Now, now this is something that you haven't seen bands do for a lot of years. Go into a song and then take off into a different direction. Some of the older bands, like The Who, still do it with My Generation. The Rolling Stones do it with Sympathy for the Devil and other songs. But you don't really see the bands really stretching out. I still have yet to see Greta Fleet take a song and go for a tour, and just jam it. I'm sure it's coming, but I haven't seen it yet, or I just haven't stumbled on it. If it's out there, you guys let me know, okay? But yeah, Lachy Doley group, we're about to go for a little tour like the old days. So this is not the kind of song you're going to put on like FM radio during the day or AM radio. Back then it would have been played like at 3 o'clock in the morning on a Friday night. The party's going and this song comes on. My dad and I loved this stuff. Almost half his albums involve that kind of. John Mayall and the Bluesbreakers is one that's, I think we got two sides of an album. It's just one long song where they're jamming and it's so fucking good. Anyways, I don't know if we can get that one on YouTube or anything. I don't think so, but we have that album and it's in mint. My dad kept all his albums in mint shape. If I ever get a turntable here and stuff, I might do that one just as a reaction because I'll bet no one's got that anywhere, this song. And I mean, one of my dad's and me favorite albums to sit back and listen to. So anyways, let's get back to her. You Deep Purple fans and older Deep Purple fans will recognize that little play. Remember John Lord and Stephen Morse doing those back and forth? What was it on Speed King, I think? And maybe Lazy too. And Blackmore, of course, and John Lord used to have the guitar and the lead guitar back and forth, playing off each other. They're just, they're touching it here. Just that's it immediately brings to my mind. Deep Purple fans will know what I'm talking about.
So good, everything is getting high. I said you better take it easy. You see this place is on fire. It's been a hard day, nothing left to do. But I said, wait a minute, baby, this could happen to you. Come on, and I'm so glad you made it. Yeah, so glad you made it. You gotta give me some loving. Give me some loving. Give me some loving. Give me some loving. Give Jackie Bond some loving. Give Jackie Bond some loving. Give JB some loving. Oh!
See what I mean? That is what you call a rock and roll band on full fucking tilt. Warp 9.875. Saturn V rocket, full tilt. SpaceX Starship. I mean, we're talking full rock and roll here. And for me, I like a band that's got, guitar, bass, drums, keyboard, lead singer obviously, and sometimes, and rhythm guitars. So, so this is why bands like The Who, Deep Purple, Steppenwolf, we haven't talked about Steppenwolf, one of my all-time favorites. I love that band with that combination of instruments. Sometimes the organ's further in the background, like The Who. It's further in the foreground, like John Lord in Deep Purple, and now Don Airey in Deep Purple. And obviously Lachy Doley, who, they say he's the Jimi Hendrix of today's keyboards. And it's like, yeah, he is. He really is. But not just him. His whole fucking band just is on fire. And, with all these things that are just so wrong and be feeling so crazy and everybody just not knowing which way to turn and everything, one of the great things, that was what, the 60s weren't a lot different. We were going through the civil riots. RFK had just been shot. JFK before him. 60s were pretty tumultuous, even for a kid my age. We got brought home from school during the race riots because they didn't know if school was going to burn, things like that. But rock and roll, man, I'll tell you, there was a whole time there for about 10 years where, it just seemed like, the newspapers were headlines of rock bands like the Stones and the Who and the Beatles and the Doors and all these, and not like today. Tours were like a week-long event when a band showed up to your town, especially in Detroit. We had the Pontiac Silverdome after a while where you could go and see the Who played in 93,000, I think, which is a record, and we were there for that one. And, you just never seen nothing like it. And it just seemed like for a moment the world just kind of went, okay, everything's fucked. We got Nixon, we got Vietnam, we got all this shit. But we just need to party for a bit so we can get our heads about us. I don't think we really ever did because along comes Reagan in the 80s. But anyway, without turning this into a political thing, because the crappy music kind of started then too, some of it anyway. But I just think that, it's not going to be the salvation of everything rock and roll, but Jesus Christ, we get a good summer, like say 2022, and do some big festivals and, just let people let their fucking hair down for Christ's sakes and put this COVID thing behind us. Rock and roll is a good goddamn way to do it. So, anyway, I could put on a Woodstock if I had the money and the backers. I know already which bands a good deal of the bands I would put there, and it wouldn't be this bullshit commercial shit. We'd make it legendary like the real original Woodstock, and a few others, Monterey, I can think of a few, Isle of Wight. So anyways, thank you for coming always. Thank you for the comments. If they're constructive, bad comment, I am not bad, but there's a guy just said, I just saw the comment saying the new Deep Purple song didn't do it for him, and you know what? I don't blame him. I was hoping for brand new original material, but we got what we got during COVID. We got an album of covers. We haven't heard the rest of it. I like it because I am vaguely aware of the song to do with Arthur Lee. And I've heard the song before when I was a kid. And but I'll take it. As for that fella there, that's constructive criticism. He says it doesn't do it for him. So it's something for everybody to remember. I'm sure there's a lot more than just him. And like me, I was 10% disappointed we didn't get a brand new album of new songs, but that's still coming. So right now I'll take this, and we don't know what other songs they've covered. They might do something like this, and just kick it out. And I know Deep Purple, they're more than capable of doing that and blowing our ears off and our brains out. So, all right. Like I said, thanks for coming. If you can help me, dry mouth now. I got the air conditioner running. It's gotten hot in here, especially with me over amping on the air drumming. Not coffee, it's cold water. My well should be coming soon. Sorry about the length of this video, but the song itself was 11 minutes, 40 seconds. So obviously, Gimme Some Lovin from the Spencer Davis group, the original writers, and the Lachy Doley group, live at Bosuil, it says here. So I'm assuming that'll be France. Live at Bosuil. And that was in 2017, so that's 4 years ago, September 1st. So anyway, there we go, man. So if you want to help out the channel or me, there's links down in the description. And if you want to see this original, by the way, which you should, and turn it up on your speakers, the link will be down in the description part. And if you want any other information about me or my other channels, it's at the end of the video. So everybody be good. If you can't be good at being bad. And don't forget, rock and roll and long live rock.